Hi.
Hi.
I'm Megan Yingling.
I am Christine Schumann.
And she's going to ask me some questions. So we're just going to have a conversation and see how it goes.
Yeah, so just so you know what the questions will be about, she sells Doterra. And tell us a little bit about Doterra.
Yeah, so I partnered with Doterra, so I love to share how Doterra's products can help people, basically with foundational wellness, sleep, stress, pain, digestion issues, all the different things. So I just like to educate on that and then see if I can help people feel better.
Did you mention mental health?
Oh, and mental health, which is where we will spend probably most of the time.
And last time, if you remember, we also discussed like the stress reduction, right? With mental health being like sort of like under like stress reduction being under the umbrella of mental health, and how the essential oils were helping you with that, like as a foundation with the supplements.
Yeah.
And then additionally with Young Ku Yao.
Shinrin
Yoku. And then it was balance, right? Balance was one of them.
And adaptive.
Right. And so we focused on that a little bit. So interesting, I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, a coworker that we both used to work with.
Oh.
And I was telling her about it. And so she was interested. And I sent her like your way so that she could talk to you and maybe order all of
hopefully that. She will reach out.
But, I'm actually, in talking to you, I'm actually pretty interested in those omegas.
New names for it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I talk a lot about how the essential oils that doTERRA has helped me in managing my emotions and my stress and my anxious feelings and when I feel super down. I know I have these tools that are amazing to use. Like we've talked about balance, adaptive, Shinrin Yoku. Those are amazing blends, like really targeted to help you feel grounded and calm and centered. But what other people figure out before me, and like what I kind of feel compelled to share today, is about how you can target these issues from multiple directions. You don't want to just have one modality to help. Like you don't want to just wait till these feelings hit you and then you're like, oh crap, now the only thing I can do is sit here and take deep breaths, because that's great, but like it would be cool to be able to attack it on multiple levels.
Right.
So she's bringing up the omega. So I have just some little supplements that I want to talk about again.
These supplements are important. Well, we were just talking about how that you don't want to just address like the emotional side of things that cause mental health, but you also want to address like the actual health inside. Like you might be deficient in something that might cause the problem. Or we were talking about gut health and how the gut is like a second brain, and how many like brain cells we actually have in the gut. And sometimes your brain overthinks, your heart is over emotional, but your gut will never lie. So when people have anxiety about something, there's a reason why they're having anxiety. So are you deficient in something? Are you not taking in the right nutrition? And your gut is something like dairy or gluten causing problems. And then it could also just be like, trust your gut. Like what else is going on in there? And so by addressing it with any one of these supplements, sorry, wait, any one of these supplements will help you, right? I mean, that's the whole crux of it. So when we were talking before we started recording, I'm like, yeah, that's a really good point, that we have to make our whole body healthy, not just focus on our minds. So it's a really great way to, when you said to attack it from another direction.
Yeah, to just think about it holistically. I heard someone talk about this kind of topic, not necessarily about mental health in general, but just your health and wellness and approaching it. And she likened it to, like, if you're going to buy a house, what's the first thing that you care about, or that you want the inspector to look at? It's the foundation. So similar to our bodies, like we want to make sure the foundation is good, and then the little things that come up, you can be like, okay, let me just address this now, because everything else is kind of working as it should. So
it's interesting, because my first thing would be like, does it have an attached garage?
Okay, well, garage, and then make sure the garage will not fall apart.
I guess I'm like, I probably need this more than all of you. Maybe I should be watching it. And
I'll leave this with her today. Just kidding. So speaking of the foundational piece, I have been using 2 pieces of doTERRA's foundational wellness bundle. So the VMG Plus, this you just dump it out into 5 to 8 ounces of water, shake it up or stir it up. And so it's VMG, so it's vitamins, minerals, and greens. And then the plus is just all the other good stuff that's in there. So taking this each morning is going to help your body and your cells kind of recalibrate and fill in any of those nutritional gaps like we talked about.
And I'm thinking that's probably going to help you recover from things quicker too.
Yeah, I mean, you're
like injuries and even like cuts and whatnot if your body has everything it needs.
Yeah, and it's a great starting place. So this is like, start with this. It takes less than a minute to open it up, pour it in, stir it up, or shake it up.
It's the easiest thing. I don't even understand.
And it doesn't. Oh, and also like people hear greens and they're like, ugh, like chalky, gross, like garden. Well, I guess that's not gross, but like grass, I should say. And it actually tastes really good. It is pineapple and mango flavored, and I love the flavor. I will leave this with you.
Do they happen to make different flavors?
That's the only one that they have now. I don't know if there's any intention to make any different flavors.
Because some people are like, God, I'm like kind of over it, you know? Just wondering.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe stay tuned if they decide to do something else. So VMG Plus, put it in your water. The only other thing that you want to do that you can do in the morning is to take some Omega Plus as well. So they suggest 3 of these, and what you can call them Megans because it makes us laugh.
Little drop.
Because
you're wondering who you bought it from.
Just to remember, I write it on the bottles for you. Just kidding.
It
will be directly from doTERRA. I will not mark on your bottles.
Megan's. It's I don't know if you noticed that, but that doesn't belong. There's actually an N, and it matches her, so it matches.
I didn't
it's just like this is planned out subliminally.
Yeah, subliminal messaging. Yeah, we'll talk about hypnosis later. But so the reason that you want to take these as well is because we, especially Americans, and probably those of you watching it in other countries,
because we have a lot.
Yeah, all of our viewers. You are probably deficient in omega-3s. So we get a lot of omega-6s from our diets, but you want them to be balanced. You want like 1-to-1 ratio. And right now, by average, it's 1 omega-3 to 16 omega-6s. So we are very off balance just from our natural food intake.
Where is omega-6 from?
That can be you can get it from some processed foods and just like carbohydrates, other things that you're just typically eating. But what you get the omega-3s from a lot of times is like that nice fish, like we get ours from the Norwegian seas. So if you have that in your diet, you're probably getting a little more, but you're probably still not you probably still don't have enough for your body to work optimally. So this is really nice. And what's the one thing you hear about people with fish oil? What is the first complaint you might think that they'll say?
I burp up fishy stuff.
Yeah, that's because it's rancid. That's not great. So
this is not rancid.
That's what. Yeah. So it's not great. So you will not find that here. Oh, we have great quality fish, and then also they use wild orange essential oil with it. It is. It's from. We got to talk
interview every single fish to make sure. doTERRA is very strict about their fish.
Yes, but so there's wild orange in here. So not only does it help with the taste, but it also helps you have your body have it be bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb it and use it. So
here's a question. Mm-hmm. I think you're like, wait, hold on. So when we have omega-3s, enough omega-3s, do they help us absorb other things?
Well, I'm not sure if it helps you absorb other things, but when you have them in your body for your body to work optimally, your blood pressure is better, your cardiovascular health is better. Like it's just improving all these other systems that are already trying their best inside of you.
Right. So they don't have to work harder.
Well, yeah, it's like especially anything that has things that need to run through it, like your heart, you need the blood to go in and out, right? You want those to be clear, those pathways, and this helps with that as well. So it's with heart health, and I think that's the number one cause of death, cardiovascular. Here, so eat this. Oh, and so
Now.
This in water, and then 3 of these. If you are still like, Megan, I cannot take supplements. Look at the size of this. It's not bad. But some people can't or won't. So these actually, I found out, and I won't do this because I've already taken 3 today. Already at my max. But you can actually bite into this and just have it just like go into your mouth. You don't have to suck on it or anything. Crack it open.
And then drip it into your eyes.
No, not in your eyes. Please don't do that. And then you can like kind of chew on the remnants or spit it out. So you don't have to take it. You don't have to swallow it as a pill. You can crunch it open and then just suck out the goo. It's not the most appropriate way to talk about it. So if you're nervous about taking pills or
I was actually
don't
nervous
want to do it,
biting into it and sucking on the goo.
Yeah, I was going to make you do it, but I won't. Just unless
so
you want
you
to.
could actually take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night, or
you can take them all together.
Oh, okay.
And you can take it with your breakfast with your VMG Plus, and you'll be good to go for the day. So it's a great way. Taking those under 2 minutes, it's a great thing to add to your morning routine if you already have kind of a routine of self-care and getting started for the day. It's really easy to incorporate, and especially if you sit the things out, then you're not going to forget to do it, and so you can stack those habits to other things that you're doing so that you don't forget. And then by 30 days, you're going to notice a difference. You're going to notice better energy, and then depending on what other gaps are happening for you, maybe it's better sleep, maybe it's less pain, maybe it's just better mood. So that's 30 days. Your body's already trying to like take care of itself and fill those gaps. By 90 days, you're just going to feel better.
So what you're telling people is that you're not going to see an immediate result.
No, you did not wake up one day and then just be like, oh no, my foundation is bad. You got there based on years of bad food decisions, or stressful life, not taking care of yourself, and maybe it's not even no fault of your own. Even if you're trying to eat as good as you can, our food itself does not have the nutrients that it had 30 years ago. The soil's depleted of those, so like we need to supplement, and you want to do it with things that are bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb them and use them, not just okay, cool, this tastes good. Like especially with the VMG, like the vitamins and minerals that we have in here, the nutrients in here are from botanicals. So it's like from something that is like from nature. So it's not developed in a lab, because you can have vitamin C that's created in a lab, and you can have it created naturally. And those might look like vitamin C if you're looking at it under a microscope, but your body's going to use it differently. It's going to understand the one from nature and be able to use that and know what it is. So it matters where you're getting this
So
stuff
it's like
from.
a genetically modified versus not genetically modified?
Or I don't know.
Not genetically modified?
It's more natural versus built in a lab, synthetic.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, but some people are like, oh, I just have this bottle of vitamin C and I'm going to use it. It's like, well, it is vitamin C, you were right, but your body might not understand how to use it. So you just want to be careful that you're using high quality supplements. And these are third-party tested, so trust them.
I've heard that things need to be third-party tested.
Well, yeah, because if I'm like, I made this thing and it's great. I made this banana bread. Just kidding, that is great.
You can totally show off that banana bread. I made banana bread.
You can tell me that whatever's in here.
I can say for 100% that I bought everything that goes in here. This thing is so good. It's banana. I made it.
Yeah, but if you're telling me this has whatever percentage, whatever, I would just have to trust you unless it was third party tested.
So we need her husband in here to say, I watched her make it and I ate it, good. Megan, you can have it. Like, he's the only other person she would trust. Your mom, you would trust your mom.
That's true. So very strange, other way of viewing that, but trying to make it a little.
Larry brought in my banana bread.
Sorry to bring in
serious business.
So I've been consistent with these, with the VMG Plus and the Omegas, and I've noticed, like I mentioned, better focus, like my brain seems to be working better, other than the fact that I can't really talk today.
I'm nodding, but I didn't notice it not working. So
I was foggy. I felt foggy. I didn't feel like I was all there.
Things, like,
but like better energy, sleep. My sleep is better already. But I am still noticing, like, I have a tendency to have those anxious feelings, to have those feelings of like feeling down and all of that. And so I instead of only being like, okay, well, now I'm sad, now I'm anxious, I'm going to use these oils afterwards, how can I attack it from another way? And the way I'm trying now is adding in doTERRA's PB Restore to help with gut health. Because like we mentioned, it's your second brain. It has more neurotransmitters than our brain does. And so our brains do. I will use proper,
our collective
our
brain. See, like she's been allowed to have it for a long time. I'm still waiting for it, and that's why things get kind of wonky in my life. So just if you ever meet me and I'm
it's
wonky,
I'm using the brain.
She's using the brain.
So I do the first two for breakfast, and then with lunch, like right before lunch, I'll take my PB Restore now. So this has prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics that all help just get your gut bacteria balanced. So I'm trying this now, and I'm really excited because I mean,
how long
makes sense.
have you been doing it?
I've only been doing this. I've only been adding this one in for the past couple days. So I haven't noticed any difference yet, but with anything, you have to put work into it and give it time. Because again, my gut is probably not super healthy. A lot of your immune system is also in there. I think 80%. Yeah. And so I have, like in the past month, I've been sick like 3 times, and I feel like I just keep, and I wasn't before. So like something's just off there. So I'm trying to address it instead of just Band-Aids, like using the oils and adding some extra supplements after I'm sick or while I'm sick. I'm trying to address, like, get ahead of it. Yeah, being proactive. Proactive with my probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics.
I'm like, what's it? It's prebiotic. I'm like, pro, like, that's like present. So I want to say presentatics. Prebiotic, prost. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't understand.
What is she saying? So now you have all of these supplements.
Yeah.
And you're saying probably give yourself about 90 days of using it. So how many supplements do you get in a bottle?
So you can get the Foundational Wellness Bundle, which is these 3 products. And that's a 30-day... Yeah, my brain's working great.
Oh my God.
I'm just nervous.
She needs more.
30.
Just open your mouth.
30-day amount.
Dosage.
Thank you. And it comes in a cute box, and especially
I guess I have the brain today.
Yeah, I gave it back to her. It comes in it comes in a cute box, and then you also, with your first order of it, you'll get a cute blender bottle for the VMG Plus, and you'll also get a peppermint oil, which is always fun.
And peppermint oil, I have been telling my clients, is great for headaches.
It's good it can help support your body if it has that head tension. It can be good for cooling down. If you're one of those that's getting those fun hot flashes I hear about, you can make a little spray and it'll cool your body down.
How about that?
It's good to also spray for stink bugs or other like bugs. It can be good to repel that, and ants and stuff like that. Like it's and good for digestion. It's so good for so many things.
That's why I came with peppermint.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So you get 30 of these.
Mm-hmm.
There's 30 in here.
There's 90 in there because
there's
you take
90.
3 a day.
Oh, 3 a day. 90 because of 3 a day. So for those of you who are like, well, I'll just only take 1 of these a day and make this last, because I'm in that camp.
Oh, are you one of those guys?
I'm one of those people. I'm admitting my own flaws.
No, that's fair.
Everybody.
I mean, the
whole world.
We are all unique and wonderful, so that might actually be perfect for you.
Well, just for the record, I don't take these right now, but I'm talking about like.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's trying to maybe take half of this and then take half of this, and you can't really take half of this, but it can get really. It's like double. Because I forgot to mention this. I'll take one of these out too. Because of the way that the capsule is, it has like double coating, so that it goes past your stomach.
Oh.
Or doesn't get eaten by your stomach acid is what I'm trying to say, so that it can actually get to your gut and help. So it's formulated in a way to, again, have your body be able to use it instead of just and then pee it out.
So this is interesting. So you've been taking these and you've noticed a big difference, especially clarity, right?
Yeah.
And you're not as foggy. And now you're going to start taking this. What do you think you'll start to notice from taking your pro, and postbiotics?
There you go. I'm hoping for just to strengthen my immune system. I think first and foremost, just because that's been something. Like February was really hard. I just felt like I just kept picking up everything that people were sneezing on.
To be honest, I think February has been hard for everybody. Yeah. That was a hard month. March has been pretty hard too.
Yeah, March is just keeping it going. But hopefully with spring coming now and the sun, hopefully, it's a little rainy today, but the sun hopefully, or it will be rainy today, the sun should be helping us as well.
Okay. So I was thinking, like, when we have all of what we need, right, then sometimes we don't hunger for things that are good for us.
Ooh,
right?
Yeah.
So we won't be reaching for chocolate if we just need magnesium. But if we have the magnesium we need, we're not going to be hungry for chocolate.
Yeah, and if that's, and like, again, this is just the foundation, right? Mm-hmm. So once you have this going, these habits going, you're going to start filling the gaps, and then you can address those other issues. So if those sugar cravings or other like metabolic things are on your mind or issues that you need to address or want to address, then there's other things that you can add on to this to target those specific solutions. So you can do something like our MetaPower, which is specifically for metabolic health. There's a MetaPower Assist supplement that helps with blood sugar spikes, which is also with those cravings that you might have. Mm-hmm. So if you have like that kind of carb heavy meal, you can have an assist with it, or like maybe hopefully a little bit before it, so that it can help break down the food in a way that helps your body absorb it better without those spikes that are bad for your blood sugar and other things.
I find really interesting is Doterra is with supplements.
Yeah.
I'm flabbergasted.
You thought it was just the oils.
I did. I thought it was just oils. But, and yeah, I have all. So, by the way, I have all Doterra oils except for ones I've been gifted.
Oh, well. We can
try to
we can
hide
say
it.
No to gifts. I'm just kidding.
This is not good enough. Do better next time. Thank you. No, thank you. Sorry, Sammy Kate. You cannot give me anything that's not Doterra. Well, thank you for bringing this up because I'm glad that we revisited this.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really important for us to drive this home. I think a lot of things are changing with the FDA, which I think is great. I think we need some of those changes. I think we're in a good direction there. I like the third-party testing part of it. I didn't know that about Doterra. Mm-hmm. And I think that's good for us to know as well because you were just saying about my banana bread, which, by the way, is fantastic. Q Ziploc with said loaf in it. But I think the third-party testing is an excellent way to make sure, and especially if it's like an unbiased third party.
Yeah.
Like not paid for by like Christine, like you will eat this and it'll be good, I'm promising you. And then you just feel compelled, especially since I've given you money and you're like, yeah, it's great.
It's great.
So that's great to know that about Doterra because they have a strong integrity. Mm-hmm. And how they do a lot of fair trade, right? And they do a lot.
Oh yeah, and all of the oils that they get, they do it through a it's called co-impact sourcing. So they go to the places where the flowers, the trees, the plants, they grow best, and like work with people there and say like, hey, what do we need to work together? Like, do you guys need schools? Do you need wells for water? Like, how can we work together? And then like, let's do some microloans. Let's make this beneficial for you, but also sustainable so that your family can continue to have that income, and then we can continue to have our wonderful products as well. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like you using Doterra, purchasing from Doterra, you're helping people on both sides of the bottle. So like we're helping farmers and planters and distillers and everyone, and then we're also being helped with the oil in there as well. And
then couple that, I guess, with peppermint with these right here, and touching the supplement. I probably shouldn't be doing that. So all great things about Doterra, all great things that they also do supplements. Can't believe that. And that they also do the oils. So people think Doterra, they don't think supplements. Right. I'm glad that we're really pushing this because we already know Doterra does oils. Mm-hmm. And so some of the answers to the oils, especially with like mental health, is like, hey, it's not even just about the mental health, it's about overall body health. And Doterra can help with that too.
Yeah.
Is what you're
they can help with that foundation, baby.
So is there anything that you would want to end your interview with for everybody out there that you think would be, like, even if it's just like a quote or a motto or...
Well, I'd say even if you feel like stuck in your like there's so many choices, you don't even know what to do, so it's just analysis paralysis and you just shut down. Maybe I don't deserve to feel better, or maybe I don't know how, or I can't, or whatever the case is,
or I'm used to.
Yeah, like this is just who I am. But if there is something in you that wants to try, it is worth it to try. It's worth it for you. You do not need to stay stuck. This could be an answer for you to feel better, and you're worth feeling better. And so you're unique, you're worthy, and you're not alone. And if you want to know more about this, we have classes every Wednesday I can get you a Zoom link to. Or if you're wanting to buy, I can get you a link. Or if you want to just talk about it, see if it's the right fit for you, I'm open to that as well. So you can find me at the Megan Yingling on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And I can't wait to connect with you.
Side note, how much is the box?
That is a great question that I should have been prepared for.
So, if someone was interested, say Roger,
why was I not prepared
Beth,
for that?
Jenny, Renee, Stephanie, Ted, Tom, Mark, Mike out there, Javier, is watching this and they're like, well, that's great. I'm going to look into that. But maybe if I just knew how much it is up front.
That's a beautiful question. So the whole bundle, these three for the 1 month is going to be $149.50 with the wholesale pricing. That means you're a customer for a year. You can order every month and you can even earn rewards. So once you order this, the first month you get the peppermint, and once you continue ordering, because you're at least going to give it that 90 days, you're going to get a free oil every month, and you're going to build your little arsenal to help with your wellness. So your earning points, you can cash those in for different oils and other supplements to try. You would be, if you join with my link, then you get to join my Doterra family, my Doterra community, where there's support always. Mm-hmm. We have a whole community where you can ask questions, hear stories from other people, see what's worked, maybe some other ideas to try. It's just a great place to be.
If someone came to you and said $150 for 3 things.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Your response to that would be...
Is it?
I mean, if you go to Walgreens and you would be like...
If you went to Walgreens and you try, or GNC or Walmart or anywhere, and you tried to get the ingredients that you would get from this, you're going to spend probably 3 times that.
You know what? I would agree, because I just was at Walgreens. I hate to admit that I had to get vitamin C ASAP.
Just kidding. You need it.
I need it. So, and I did. I think if I was smart, I would have just reached out to you and said, "Hey, can I do this?" I already have my link. My Yingling.
Your Yingling. Yeah, and so if you're this is an investment. So you're investing in yourself. Yeah. You're investing in your health. So how much is that worth to you? For me, it's worth more than this cost, but also getting the free stuff. But taking this is going to alleviate you from having to go to Walgreens randomly and get the extra medicine that you need, because your immune system is going to be better. You're going to be feeling better. Yeah. So it's a different way of thinking about your body and the issues and the systems and all of the things. So it's just a mindset. So if you think it's worth it, then I'm happy to help you.
Because you're pretty much getting everything you need in a day from this right here that most people get supplements for.
Yes.
That would probably cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably paying, I think if you just get the VMG, it's around 80 something a month. So you could just get this piece, or you could just get these 2 together. Mm-hmm. But you're gonna get the most bang for your buck with the 3 together.
Right.
And it's gonna help you.
And there's a reason why they're all together. Yeah. Like, someone has already done the homework and the research to tell you that all these 3 go really, really well together.
Absolutely.
So like you said, analysis paralysis. Like someone's already done the work, someone's already put it together, and they've already given you a discount by compiling all of them together. And so, yes, $149. $49.50. And then you also get your monthly oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first time you get it, you also get the shaker thing for this. So, so for those of you out there that are like $150, that's not much. No, it is worth it, because if you go to any one of those places that we've mentioned, even Woodman's, and you're buying it, you don't know the value or the quality.
Yeah, you don't know what's actually in it, and if your body's going to be able to use it.
Right. And you don't, like, the third-party testing is very important to know. I didn't know it was third-party tested. And how valuable third-party testing is. And so you know that the actual quality is here. They put it all together for you. It's almost like doTERRA. Sorry to say this. I don't mean to, like, come to, like, an epiphany. But it's like, yeah, we make this stuff, and we're probably making, like, some money, but we really just are on a mission just to help people.
They are. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I partner with them specifically, because they do have great products, which is, you want that in a business to partner with, but, like, they also care about people. And they share that with their co-impact sourcing. They share that with putting these little bundles together to help people and making it as affordable as they can with the ingredients and everything. Mm-hmm. And they use us as wellness advocates to share this information and to provide the training and the education about it. And yeah, I think they're great.
I was going to say, any questions from our audience?
They can't bring them in.
All right. Well, thank you for another session. And it's almost going to be a podcast. I feel like we're going to enter into, like, podcast, like, world. Thank you for attending another one of our sessions. And I'm glad that a lot of you are going to jump on the bandwagon and start getting the bandwagon, and start taking care of yourself and realizing that with anything, it's going to be how we treat our body, and it is worth the investment. It's worth it because not to be all political, but I was doing some things. I didn't get sick during COVID, and then I started introducing a lot of supplements, and I've stayed pretty healthy.
That's amazing.
Unless I've been like next to someone and I like literally got it, but by taking all my supplements and taking, I recovered in like 2 days, where the other person, it took them 3 weeks.
Oh wow, yeah, that's incredible.
So it's worth it. It's very worth it. I am on the band, Megan, for how important these are, and $150 is really, it's not that much of an investment for the outcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the money up front isn't necessarily that much for what it's going to do for your body.
Yeah. It's a beautiful investment.
It really is.
So yeah, let us know if you have any questions or need anything, and we'll see you later.